If you look at just the numbers of domestic violence, it's a good indicator, it's a good window into society. Heterosexual numbers are here. Lesbian numbers are here. Gay couples are here. Men are supposed to be more violent, but who's really the problem? I'm answering it because truth hurts. The reality is women are more aggressive and assertive.
Yeah, they did. It's studies have been done, countless studies to find this information. It's like 25% of divorce in gays, heterosexuals, 57%. 80 to 90% of the time, the women initiate the divorce, and depends if they're college educated. And then lesbian couples is 75%, and domestic violence is, I think, second on the list of reasons for divorce.
They fight dirty, they fight with their words, and as a consequence of that, they have a much higher domestic violence rate. They're entitled, they're empowered. Woman can hit you.
Yeah, I just would leave.
She can do whatever she wants to hurt you.
Yeah.
And she's gonna call the cops and say, he hit me. Who's going to jail?
Yeah, I know dudes that have been hit by women, like physically, like, you know, like they've smacked him, like it's an assault charge realistically, but they don't do anything about it because they're embarrassed, and it's sad. But I would even say, because I remember seeing one, now I could be wrong, but they're saying that when it comes to domestic violence, usually it's around this, like, it's quite even between both sexes, but I'm pretty sure men's was like 28% and women's were like 31%. Like in the cases of being, you know, 28% of the time men are like aggressive and do, you know, domestic violence, where 31% of the time it's the woman. And like technically speaking, they do it higher, but again, I'm probably wrong with those numbers. So, you know, take it with a grain of salt. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
What does that do to women? Completely empowers them to be abusive. They don't have to learn the limits of their abilities. If you look at
Yeah, there's so much, man, into that. Like, I would like to go into it more, but at the same time, I don't, because then it's just going to go massive tangent. And that's not what I want to get to or do. I would like to go over it more, like some more stuff about this, but I think I'll go too much in a tangent. It's just, but it's true though with the divorce rate. If you look it up, especially if you use American, and America does influence a lot of other countries around the world, especially like Australia and all that stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised if I look into Australian stuff that it would be roughly similar in divorce rates specifically.